This is an emergency bulletin from the Office of Anomaly Safety. A new category of phenomenon has been confirmed. Official classification: predictive manifestations. Citizens have begun calling them something simpler: future photos. The first known reports came from Zone 7, where citizens claimed they discovered photographs of themselves. Not all ones, not staged, but moments that hadn't yet occurred. One woman received a photo of herself crossing a street she used daily. She thought it was a joke, tore it in half, and threw it away. But the very next morning, at that exact crosswalk, wearing the exact same clothing, standing in the exact same angle of sunlight, the photograph became real. Seconds later, she was struck by a truck. The last thing she held in her hand was the photo she had tried to destroy. In Zone 12, a man reported receiving not one photo, but dozens. Each one showed him at a different age. At 25, at 37, at 52, even at 60. He watched himself grow older and fast forward, a life he hadn't lived yet. Convinced these were warnings, he stopped leaving his house, stopped speaking to anyone, stopped living. But on his 37th birthday, he vanished without a trace. The photo of his older self was found lying on his bed, perfectly developed. His body was never recovered. At a high school, entire classes reported finding Polaroids stuffed into their lockers. Every single photo showed them sitting in the classroom, but with faces that were hollow, expressionless, wrong. One student received a photo of himself standing at his own funeral. By the end of that week, he was gone. His casket was closed. His face could not be reconstructed. No one knows where these photographs come from, or who, or what develops them. But theories exist. Some believe they are temporal echoes, fragments from timelines already lived and then erased, bleeding back into our present. Others insist they are the work of collectors, an intelligence that harvests human futures like currency, storing entire lives as snapshots. A darker theory suggests self-sabotage, that these are messages sent by you from years ahead. Try to collapse your own present so the future version of you can take your place. If you receive a photograph of yourself from the future, you must follow protocol immediately. The rules are simple but absolute. Do not attempt to destroy the photo. They return no matter how many times you burn or tear them. Do not attempt to alter the event it depicts. Every attempt to stop it only accelerates its arrival. Do not show the photo to others. Anyone who looks at it will not see you, they will see themselves. And most importantly, if you ever receive a photo of your death, you will not survive beyond the date written on it. What began as isolated incidents has now escalated. Reports indicate entire families receiving them at the same time. Classrooms filled with them. Whole apartment complexes finding photos slid under every door overnight. In one home, the family reported photos that showed them discovering even more photos, an infinite loop of themselves holding Polaroids. 2 days later, the family vanished completely. Only the stack of pictures remained on their kitchen table, and it was still developing new ones. Check your doorstep. Check your desk. Check your pocket. If you ever find a photo of yourself from tomorrow, do not look at it, because the moment you see it, the tomorrow it shows is already gone. Is there a way out? No official case has ever ended without death. But survivors whisper one method. Dangerous. Uncertain. They call it asterisk the refusal. When a photo arrives, do not look at it. Do not acknowledge it. Burn it before your eyes can register the image. Every single one. If even one is seen, the chain resumes. But the price of refusal is blindness, because people who burn the photos too late often lose not just the visions, but their sight entirely. If you find an unmarked photo of yourself, and the scene has not yet happened, do not search for who left it. Do not show it to anyone. Do not wait to see if it comes true, because the photo isn't predicting your future. It's delivering it.